to the Lisa Nichols Show, where we spend time together really having a real deal Holyfield conversation. We spend time together serving up the truth, straight, no chaser. We spend time together saying, what's my real authentic self? Sometimes my best truth doesn't come served with warm cookies and milk. I just need to hear my truth. In this community, in this space, we take time to find, discover, hone, own, and use our power. I'm excited that you're here. I'm excited every single time that you come back. I shoot these videos for you. I don't do it because I want to get more likes. I want to get more this. I want to get more popular. I do it because I wanted to get my life. And I needed someone to pour into me, to see me, to honor me, to hold me accountable to the woman I was becoming. And I figured if it worked for me, I had to go a little bit everywhere. I didn't have anyone in my space. I had to go a little bit everywhere. Back in the day, you know, the books, encyclopedias, Google didn't exist. I was trying to get my future. I remember saying, if I can just get some light and stand in my power, I'll spend my life showing others how to do the same. So that's why we're here. You know, there are a number of core fears that I hear about often. The fear of abandonment, believe it or not, the fear of speaking, the fear of failure, and the fear of being alone. So here's what I know. Energy grows or energy goes. You've probably heard me say that 1,000 times if you heard me speak 1,001. Because it's true. Let's not put energy on the fear of anything. For this conversation, let's talk about managing that loneliness. That when you put energy on the fear of being alone, you actually alienate yourself more. What? Anytime I say something that resonates with you or that pokes a little something in you, wakes up a little something, you know, you can hashtag BOL, breakthrough out loud. Being alone is not something that we just automatically end up at. It's a place that we arrive to by a series of choices. Ooh, hold on, I'm gonna say that again. Being alone is not something that you just wake up. You just wake up and you're alone. It is a place that we arrive to through a series of choices. So often we have set up our lives on a path and we haven't looked at where this path will end up. Unlike what we do when we're getting in the car going somewhere. Nowadays, when you're getting in the car, you program it in your phone immediately. Here, I want to land here, and therefore I want to know how to get there. You do it with any other public transportation systems, right? You do it with Uber, or you do it with Lyft, or you do it with any other service. You actually put your destination in before you get in the car. You do it everywhere, except in our emotions and feelings. Nowhere did we say, I want to end up connected. I want to end up feeling inside of a tight community and relationship. Therefore, let me reverse engineer what I need to do to get there. You see that? The address, where do you want to land? You want to land at connected, right? We don't do that when it comes to how we feel. And yet, the feeling of being lonely, the feeling of being alone, was something that we actually navigated to. Just like you put your GPS in your phone or in your car. Our choices, your choices, my choices led us to lonely. I know that's not easy to hear. Lisa, come on. You're supposed to be a motivational speaker. No, I'm not a motivational speaker, so y'all quit calling me that. I'm a transformational coach. I'm committed to your breakthrough. So how do you move away from lonely? Let's let people in. Let me give you some sentences that I'm going to give you the beginning, but you finish the ending. I'd love support with ... I'd love to have your company in my life because ... I appreciate you because you ... What I value most about our relationship is ... Please don't allow me to create distance between you and I because ... Now you can rewind this so you have time to write it down. But as lonely as something that we can choose to be afraid of, being afraid of being alone, lonely is something we can navigate away from as well. What do? You navigate toward connection. Why do most people not navigate toward connection? Let me tell you why. Because it requires you to become vulnerable. It requires you to take a risk. It requires you to be transparent, to let someone in, to risk the possibility of being hurt or betrayed or abandoned. And while most of us don't ever want to take the risk of being hurt, betrayed, or abandoned, the bigger risk that's even scarier is that by not taking that risk of being hurt, betrayed, or abandoned, you take the risk of being lonely. Lisa, is there no other way to get there? No. Build your muscle. Pull up your big girl pants. Pull up your big boy pants. In order to feel connected, you have to be willing to take the risk. Risk it all to gain it all. And trust me, if anything should happen, you got the tools to bounce back. And then risk it all to gain it all again. Okay, now, what you know is this is not a monologue. I am not here to simply entertain you, to talk to you, or to do anything on my own. We are in a dynamic, delicious dialogue. We are about courageous conversations here. So I want to know, what did this conversation pull up for you? Where is it that you realize, hold on, I can drop some walls and build some bridges? Hold on, I've been saying don't worry about me over here a whole lot, and I need to say, hey, I could use some support, or hey, I want to feel more connected. Where can you take more risk to feel more connected? Where can you replace a wall with a bridge? Talk to me. Let me know what you're thinking. And always, always, always know that this is your home. We are your tribe, and I am your sister in prosperity and in possibility. And when I say I believe in you and I love you, it's because I do. See you real soon.